Hello friends and welcome back to our lecture series. So in this lecture we are going to discuss about big decimal and big integer values in Java. So these two are features which are provided in the Java in order to have achieve like operations with large numbers. So we'll start with the big integer. So big integer is a class in which we will have the functionality to create large integers, and we have seen in theoretically there is a limit for integer data type. So if there is if our value overflows over the limit of the particular data type, then there will be errors in our program. So to avoid that, we can use a big integer data type which doesn't have any limit. Only limit is that it will use up all your memory, and that is the only limit for it. And one more thing is big integers are declared by using the providing the in the constructor we will provide the integer value in the as a string. So like that we are declaring big integer values. And next thing to mention about big integers are they have all the native methods like a multiply, add. All the methods are available in the big integer. Also some other complex methods are also available in the big integer. So the big integers are used when data types, if you use sometimes precision errors will come, so that the values will be having differences in small amounts. Those precision errors will be avoided if you use big integer class. And one last thing about big integer class, it is an immutable class, which means that like string, if big integer once you declare it you cannot change the value. So that is we will see in the practical. Now let us see the about big decimal. So big decimal class is used to store immutable large values. So the large floating point values. So if there is a decimal places are there with large decimal places, and all the program is the value which you need to store is having very large values, so at that time you can use the big decimal. And in big decimal we will provide the values in the constructor. So you have to specify in the constructor, you have to provide the big decimal value as a string in the constructor of the particular big decimal class. And next thing is like big integer, it is also immutable, and it has all the methods which can operate on mathematical operations such as add, multiply, division. All the methods are available, and also some extra methods are there we will see in the practical. Now let us see the programs based on big integer and big decimal classes in Java. Now let us discuss a program on big integers in Java. So big integers are used to hold large number of large values which we cannot hold using int. So when you use in big integers, the advantage is like there will be no precision errors. So if you use normal data types such as int, there is a chance of getting precision errors. And there is a chance if you use if the overflow and underflow will occur. Many different problems will come if you use normal that data type. So in that case we can use the big decimal or big integer data types. So big integers, its syntax for declaring big integers are like this. You have to provide the particular value as a constructor, as a string. So like that we have to provide. And one other thing is here there are several methods inside the big integer class. So the first one is the bit count. So it will return you how many bits are there in your particular number which you have declared. And abs method will return you the absolute value, whatever the negative, removing the negative number, and it will print the absolute value of your particular value, field value. Next thing is the the addition operation. So addition operation, while doing, you have to remember one thing, that addition can be done using it's an immutable class, which means once you declare a class you cannot change the value. So that's how the immutable classes are there. And so the big decimal and big integer classes are immutable classes. So you need to declare an additional variable to hold the particular values after addition. And Finally, I am using the prime method to check whether is prime or not a particular number. So like that also we can have additional functionality. There are many other different functions which are available in the particular big decimal and big integer classes, and we have to check one by one. It will take a lot of time. But for now, let us see the output of this program. So the output is came. So one by one each the values are getting printed as expected. There is no problem with the output. So in this section we are covered about big integers. So big integers are used to hold large integer values as we seen. So when we use big integers, there are several methods which are available within the big integer class. Each methods will have some functionality, and please check it out when you have time. We will see a program based on big decimal next. Now let us discuss about a program which is having big decimal. So big decimal is used to store large decimal values. So here you can see the big decimal I have declared, and in the constructor I am providing the particular big decimal value with the decimal places, and after that I am printing the particular value, and after that I am printing the method int value. So int value will return you the integer value of the particular decimal number or the big decimal number. And the next method is precision. So precision will tell you how much precision of numbers are available in your particular number which you declared. And the next is the power method. So power method will return you the you can calculate the power, which means the raised to whatever the value you want to provide, get it, that particular value you will get. So that will return you the power of the particular number. So let us see the output of this program. So here you can see the output. All the values are getting printed one by one. Here you can see. So that's it for this program. And in this lecture we are covered about big decimal and big integer data types. So the both data types or classes are used to store large numbers. So if you want to store large numbers, then you have to use the big decimal or big integer data type, because there are precision errors which will come if you use the normal data type. There is will be a decimal place or something will get wrong if you use for large numbers. If you are operating with the normal numbers in the small numbers which are not exceeding the limits of the particular data type, then you can use the data normal the primary primitive data types. Else that cases you can use other cases you can use the big decimal and big integer data type. Thank you for watching this lecture. Please continue watching the series. Thank you.